Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So today in this video, as you can see here on my screen, we will discuss around yet another ID that is developed by Google, and this is especially for the AI purpose. Okay, so you see here the Google Antigravity ID. Okay, so if you search on the web anti-gravity, you will land up there. So this is the first link, or either you can directly search for this one or just type anti-gravity. Okay, so this is the first link I can see. I will have to click here and it will take me here. So this is the main site. From here you will be able to download this particular ID that support and that is best suited for the purpose of development around the AI, artificial intelligence. So even the BSc support well enough the I kind of thing, but yeah, this is especially for the purpose of AI. Okay, so you see here, this is my BSc Visual Studio Code. You see here, I have here a Simpson. Okay, and I am able to connect this with the help of Copilot, and I have developed some apps using this, but for today we will be discussing only around uh, this particular anti-gravity. Okay, so since my laptop is a window one, so for the download for window, and in case you have Mac, you can go for Mac one. If you have Linux, you can go for this one. Okay, so I have this one. So Windows 65, I am going to download this. Okay, so I can easily download this one. And this is, you see here that exe file is being downloaded. ID is downloaded here. You can see that is length of size of 152 MB. So I am going to open this and install. So I will double click here on it. So we'll have to accept the licenses. Then it will go here next. In case you want to create a additional icon over the desktop, you can go for, but I don't want. So next, install. Yeah. So here also this should take some time. Yeah. So you can see here it is installed. I will click here on the finish button now. So now from the search, will be able to search that and open that one. So by default, it will not be created here. Why? Because I don't have selected option to create additional. Okay, so since you just start that one, you'll find this. This is welcome to anti-gravity. Let's go to setup. Okay, so since it's a Google product, it will be asking to do configuration, like you'll have to log in through the Gmail maybe. So I will click here on the next, start fresh, or even you can import your VS code. Okay, from VS code, choose setup flow. No, I don't want, so I want to start fresh. Next, so the color option will have later on, you can also change that one. So I will go for the default one itself. uh, let's say this one, solarize one is fine. Next, so agent assistant, so how do you want to use anti-gravity agent? So we'll have option here. You can choose this one, this one. So this is the recommended one, and that is coming the by default selected, that is agent assisted development. Okay, so review driven development, custom configuration. So I am going to move ahead with the recommended one, because I am just trying here for the first time, because I don't have much experience around. But yeah, I know how you can handle this one. So terminal execution policy auto, review policy, let's see. Yeah, auto. So I will go with the default setting. I will click on next. Configuration key bindings. So let it be default one. Extension. Install popular language extension. Language extension are required for some agent feature. Other extension can be found on the marketplace in the editor. Okay. So this is fine. So this is checked because I may be using some language kind of thing. So language extension may be required in my case. So we'll click here on next. Yeah. So this is a thing. Same, since this is a Google product, how it will know you have a Google credentials. So first thing we'll have to sign up after all these steps. So sign up. I am going to sign in with Google. Okay. Sign in. So here it redirect me with the success message. You have successfully authenticated. You should redirect to the product. Click here if not working. So I can click here, and again it will send me back to my IDE. Okay, so this is, so even it is not sending you, you can switch to manually switch to your ID, and I agree with next. Well, so now you have installed this particular IDE that is especially for the AI development, and I can also see my sign up is coming here. And even from here, you can do the configuration setting like editor setting. Okay, so like yeah, text, color, font size, whatever you want, cursor, you can set up here. Okay, so the second tab here, anti-gravity setting. If you click on that, you can find, so the option you have selected there at the time of installing, you will see here everything here, and some added additional one will also find. Okay, so here there is a git ignore file. So at the time of installing or taking a pull from the git, you basically write some file name here that should be ignored. So want to give the access? No, I don't want. So minimal required one is already checked, so you don't have to worry much here. So even you don't have to touch this. This is browser setting. So I am just coming to check and see. You can come up here and see what all the changes you can make here. Now under editor, you see this is the marketplace URL, notifications, tabs, account. Okay, so under account you will find this is your email ID, and if required you can sign up or you can do with a different one. Correct. So theme color you can change from here. Okay, so this is the normal setting. I can simply close this. So now you can start your first project here. So open folder, open agent manager, clone repository. You can do whatever you want. So Gemini 3.3 Pro is coming by default selected. If required, you can go for changing here. Right. So if you change, it may be asking if you don't have that purchase money, it should be asking for the payment. But I just click here on this. This is not asking me anything. Alright. So open agent manager. If I click here on it, I can see this is agent manager. This is window editor. Next, open local folder. I can see all these. So here under D drive, I can go for, I can create, let's say AI directory. I created and I open. Okay, so this is my workplace now. So this is just a normal one. It is asking like it was asking in the different here the BSC code. So I trust on that. So DAI I trust. Okay, so this is what I have added here. If you go to view, you can toggle screen. It will be switched back to your uh, normal editor here. Right. So you can switch between this and your normal thing. So this is fine, I guess. So here, this is AI. I want to go for creating a file first. If I go to setting, you'll find again this all the stuff we have seen. So under edit, under file, start conversation. Yeah. So this is the thing. If you click on a start conversation, it will appear here. Open editor. No, I don't want. Keep in background. Okay, so this is my directory here. So I am writing here my first prompt for the development purpose. Okay. So create a simple application in PHP. Since I am more explore, I have more exposure on the PHP. I will go with PHP. So create a simple application is PHP for keeping my finance daily financial status. Okay, so this I have. So here I can add or remove my expenses. I can add. I can also add my earning. I can see the report daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, and even custom date, custom report. Okay, so this is how I want to develop application where I want to manage all my daily expenses. So you can see the financial management, what I have on, what I have expense, and the report is so I can click here on the send. Let's see. So you see here on the left side, it is something showing in the process. On the right side, you see here. Okay, so these are all thing here. Cool. So process with implementation plan. So you can switch to click to implementation plan. So this is their implementation plan it has suggested. In case you want to change, you can also go for changing that one. So PHP Finance Manager implementation plan, create a simple modern web, a review SQLite database. So I can, I guess, comment here. Yeah, main dashboard, index, style, script. So you can see everything here. Correct? We can see like this. So DB, correct? So you can review once and you can go for the next page. So in case you want to edit, you can go for edit. So db.php, if you click, you will find here. Okay, so this is db.php. And even something goes wrong and when you have to change, you can also change that one. Okay, so you can see here the editor, you see here the code. I want to use MySQL database. Yes, so just use that one. So there is a spelling mistake, but I guess it will be able to understand. Okay, so under AI you can see the API.php file, DB file, index file, script, and CSS and JS. Okay, so this is how it has changed. Okay, so I just changed my code here, put it that I don't want the DB you suggested, I want to go with MySQL. Okay, so user requested MySQL, switching from SQLite to MySQL, updating the database code here. Okay, so this is DB. Now you see it has changed the connection details. Correct? So this is how you will be able to handle this at your end. So yes, I can accept. So any changes you made, it will be asking you to accept your changes. So even it create a new one, you will have to accept for the first time. Okay, so I am going to accept everything. Yeah. So this one you can see how cool it is. So I can open here. So it is saying me you can open your project after creating here. Let me try opening that one. Yeah, it is not opening. Why? Because I don't have PHP open here. So I'm going to open my first. I'm going to start to M server because the server is also required. Na? So at the end, it will be looking for the server. So if you have not installed, it will be giving you error. Of course, it will be coming error. Okay, so I have completed this in MySQL. Make sure your MySQL is running. So I just try starting this. So PC MySQL both should run. Okay, so it also give me here the walkthrough. So add transaction record, delete transaction, this setup. Setup process will have to loop. So ensure you have MySQL server running. Okay. So I just started. So this is the first thing because it will support both PHP and MySQL. Default credential use here. The application will automatically create the database, so I don't have to worry. And table, start a PHP server in the project directory PHP this. Okay, so So this is the step it has given. This is very nice thing. You will have to start this like this. So once my server is start, I can go for. So again, server is not start, and I know my this run here. I can execute the command. Okay. So this is my terminal. So it is saying PHP minus s localhost 8000. Let me try this one. How it goes. Yeah. So it's a PHP server is started. So now ideally I should be able to access this now. So if I refresh, I can see like this. Okay, so this is how you see how I have developed a simple application with the help of just AI, and I just installed this anti-gravity IDE. I have done nothing here. So I just follow the steps here, what is say, and if I come to refresh this page, I can see like this. Okay, so this is how I will be able to create here with the help of IDE. Okay, so you can see here how fast, you can say how powerful it is. So you don't have to do anything, you just have to go through the document it has given. So the first thing you started with installing, the second thing you have to set up your workspace, the third thing you'll have to find the way where you put your prompt and it will create the application for you. Then you will have to make sure your the required application is available in your system, and you have to start. So it is also giving you the walkthrough document, because I just go through step by step and I see what all I am missing here, and I do this step and I am able to access now. Okay, so without any issue I can access whatever the walkthrough document I have received from here. So let's say the earning of, let's say, salary amount, I'm putting one 1.5 lakh. All right, let's say the date, it was the first at transaction. How it goes, I can refresh. Okay, report, earning, salary, let's say 2, let's say 10,000, let's say 8 at transaction notes. So there are some error. So how you'll be able to fix? You don't have to worry around. You don't have to check anything. You just write the prompt there, and you will be able to do here. I am not able to add what is transaction. So first thing I can open my DB. So even you can check manually. Okay, so I did the one. So I will come up here. Okay. and I can go for the TV. What TV I have? The name was it's finance manager. Yeah, so it is created. Now the table is coming. The table is fine, but data is not here. Okay, so TV is created. I can verify, and table is created. Correct. So I am not able to add the transaction here. Okay, so if this edited API, this, yeah, so this added code here, accept, 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 accept. Okay, so you can verify once and you can accept those changes. Cool. Accept all I can go for. And if I come here and refresh again, let's say salary to 20,000, one, oops, no, no data is coming here. So even you can check. So let me see if anything is coming at console. Console. Yeah, update report is not defined. Let's see. Now it is here. So again, I can execute my project from here. I will come up to terminal. I will reinitiate this. Okay. Follow link here. Okay. So you see here the conditional coming. So we still have some issue, but nothing to worry. The similar way we will be able to fix those issues. Okay, so ultimate target around of this video was to how you'll be able to start interacting with this particular uh, IDE. Okay, so this is how you'll be able to do, and you see here how quickly it is creating and all the step you are giving you will be given, and you just have to follow the thing. Okay, and it is also giving you the steps how you can automate. So quick setup step is giving here. Okay, so that's all from the video. Hopefully, you will be using this at your end and let me know in case you see any challenge. Thank you. Thank you for watching and have a great day.